It's Wednesday. Opening day is tomorrow. It's noon, and we're here with Beyond That One podcast. Big show.
Come with a little bit more energy.
Big
from
show.
From the top.
Hey, we're here.
That's
Beyond
you.
That. Too much.
You're embarrassing.
We're here. Beyond That One podcast. It's Wednesday. Get in here. Let's make our predictions. Dez told me off camera he wants to say 100 wins, but
I did not say that.
He has to
to
keep up a look for.
Don't
for the
believe that at
audience.
all.
That's what he told me, right, Garrett?
You're the only one that's been suspended for 5 weeks in a row for your takes.
You can't suspend me. You're not my boss. You're not my boss. You're not the umpire. We need a third party arbiter.
Hey, I did think, when are we gonna have the first instance where, like, as a batter, like, I'm fixing my helmet all the time. Like, I'm fidgety.
Yeah.
The first time I fix my helmet,
That's a good point.
and the umpire
Or the
which is
catcher too.
or the human, as a
know.
human, is going to interpret that, and they're like, "No, I'm not challenging that," and they're like, "No."
You think
The umpires would be like, "No, you fucking challenged me."
think some hitters
challenge my
who are-
authority.
I think it's borderline do that, and then they're like,
Yeah,
If
are
he
they
does it-
testing the waters of it?
if he takes it as a challenge, and I'm wrong, I can tell my teammates, oh, I wasn't trying. I wasn't really trying to.
Legitimately, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's going to happen the first day.
I think you're right. I mean, I don't know how much different it'll be compared to spring training, how guys act. That's something I'm very excited for this season, something very new. Like spring training, I feel like there was a lot of just trying shit out. What is the strategy really going to be?
Score more runs than the other team and win.
Obviously. In a real regular season game, are there gonna be a lot of
Implementing
teams-
the ABS challenge?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
a lot of teams going to be holding on to it a little longer than they should, or are teams still going to be rattling off like they were in spring training?
I mean,
I feel like spring training, both teams were out of challenges, or at least challenged twice by like the fourth inning.
what's Cool Hand Luke, right? That's the movie,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
it's a movie.
I mean, sometimes you just ride the hot hand, the cool hand Luke.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're in the zone, like you're gonna be, Yander's gonna be back there. Just,
I mean, imagine the feeling you get if you get like 3 challenges.
oh,
in a
you
row, right?
have to say your challenge. You have to say it verbally.
It's a
verbal 2-step authorization.
yeah.
Enter the
Yeah,
code.
Tap, and I don't know if I can tap and speak at the same time. That's too much to do.
Taparoo.
Taparoo. Astros released their roster.
They did. Let's.
One thing, and we'll get into that.
We were pretty right on our predictions that are on.
Yeah.
channel.
If you haven't seen, we just dropped 4 podcasts between yesterday and right now.
I haven't slept in 24 hours.
Breaking down the entire roster, breaking down the 40-man, everything. Shit, what was I about to say? Good thing for spring. You got through all of spring with no major injuries.
Why would you even put that in the universe?
I'm saying
Well,
spring is over.
Suspended.
No, spring is over.
Suspended. Suspension.
Spring is
Chat,
over. You can't.
suspended.
We're good.
That's outrageous to even say.
Every radio
That's
broadcast I was listening to yesterday in the last game, they were all
because
saying
that's
the same
radio.
thing.
That's radio.
I'm just saying that's a team going through an entire spring training healthy is good. You want that.
Yeah.
I feel like the past few years the Astros have had. I mean, usually it's like right at the beginning of spring. They
are missing their Hall of Fame closer.
Yeah,
for
but
a few weeks,
that was
but yeah.
pre-spring, pre-existing condition.
Pre-existing condition.
But that's just a good sign. Opinion on Zach Cole. We're gonna put our opinions on what we did yesterday. Give our opinions on the entire roster, basically. But we'll break down.
We're pretty right.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen it yet. So
this is from Chandler. Opening day roster. Behind the dish, they are carrying Dez and Vasquez. Sally was DFA'd. Infield.
DFA'd. Wow.
Nick Allen makes it. Altuve, Correa, Paredes, Pena, Walker. Outfield. Luperfido, Matthews, Myers, Smith.
Zach Cole in AAA.
Zach Cole got option to AAA. You really? This is not a
No,
bit?
I've been busy. I've been busy
Not a
all
bit?
morning. No, I haven't looked
We
at
got a
anything.
haircut. All three of us got haircuts.
Yeah, well, I
Billy
was
behind
busy
the
all
screen.
last night, and I've been
Um,
running.
Jordan, DH.
Yeah.
Okay, starting pitching. Brown, Burrows, Imai, Javier, McCullers. Bullpen, bullpen, bullpen. Abreu, blue ball. King, Rodrigo Munoz made it. Okert, Rowe, Tang, and Ryan Weiss.
All right, so they carried two long guys. That's what I was thinking when they decided not to do a 6-man yet. They just go straight into a 5-man, but then you just have an extra long man, and then when they get to a stretch where they need a 6-man, you just move Weiss in there.
Yeah, I mean Chandler's next week was blue ball, Wei Tang, Christian Rowe, Brian King, and Ryan Weiss all have minor league options left, making Houston's bullpen pretty flexible to start the year. There'll be changes as the schedule gets condensed in early April. Yeah, I mean the only people that are like in the pen and have to stay in the pen is due to options is Abreu, Hader, right? Munoz, because you draft him in the Rule 5 draft, he has to stay on the roster the entire year, or he goes back to their team. And Okert. Everyone else is flexible. Obviously, that gives the team, the front office, the skipper, more weapons to use. Get fresh arms in, utilize that up and down, and go from there and keep these arms fresh throughout the season.
Yeah. So, what are the biggest, quote unquote, snubs, surprises so far on this offense? I'm assuming Zach Cole is probably the biggest.
If you were watching,
Sally is a big one too.
Yeah, that one really irked me. It just felt like he
Vasquez got barely any play all spring.
Yeah, so it's twofold. If Vasquez is there to be like a mentor, I could see that side, right? He's been here, he's won here. He's 35. Then you have Salazar, who just never seemed like he got a fair shake from the point of even the backhanded compliment of the GM saying like, "Hey, you're our backup catcher for now," and it just never seemed. And knowing him and knowing the work he puts in and the preparation on a very, very, very high level, it's tough. But also, the game's the game. That it happens. Hopefully, he goes through waivers. They can get him back, or if he goes to another organization, it's really going to suck. But it just felt like even if Vasquez was your guy to help out, it could have been a couple of weeks from now. And also, I think the spread of I think Vasquez made a $1.5 million. Sally Williams made $700K.
Yeah, that's a weird.
That's $800K at your tax threshold that you won't be able to play with at the deadline that you now kind of took away.
And the fact that he's a righty as well.
Yeah,
like
it just
I feel like there's a lot of reasons why it doesn't make sense. I get the few reasons why it does make sense.
And he's not going to. I mean, neither guy is going to. Excuse me, get a lot of run. I mean, is Yainer Diaz's job to catch 100? And what do you think? 145, 150 games?
Yeah, I mean,
it's going to be a big threshold for Yainer.
Last year, and I think it's going to go up.
But yeah, the game's the game, and I thought, with Sally getting big league paychecks last year, like the one thing, unfortunately, he's to be remembered as the Framber incident, but I view it as a teammate who ate a shit sandwich for perpetual crybaby, and he took the high road, and he did things, and that locker room took
Framber when he got his contract split himself. He didn't, but you would hope that he would.
Framber
he ate a lot for a multi-million.
I can say it now. Framber didn't take any ownership when he was questioned by all of leadership and all the players in the locker room when that happened.
Yeah,
I mean, no firsthand. So Framber was not sliding him anything for eating that shit sandwich. But Nick Allen is now there. Bryce winning the job kind of outright. Had a hell of a camp, showing the versatility, kind of in the Mookie mold of I can play shortstop, I can play second, I can play right, I can play left. I can play anywhere you ask me to. And
is he the only guy outside of Altuve that can play Infield and outfield.
I think he took over the Dubon
Yeah,
versatility role.
It's weird not having.
There's a ton of value.
I get why he made the team, because if he doesn't make the team, you look at this roster, it'd be the first time in pre-Marwin that you don't have a utility guy that can play both infield and outfield. So
Yeah,
that's so valuable, especially late game adjustments, having to bring somebody in. You might move somebody to a different position, and having a guy that can move from left field to second base or whatever is so valuable. I'm happy for him. I'm happy to see, you were a little low on him.
I've been very
general.
tough. I've been very low and very
I'm kind of
tough
in the
on him.
middle. Like, I'm not super optimistic about him, but I haven't seen enough to like be pessimistic about him. But it's a good sign, and you hope that it's a sign that he can go out there and hang with the big leaguers.
Yeah, and I think Bryce's value right now to this team is the versatility he gives to Dana and the front office, and to Joe and the coaching staff, of how to deploy that, how to get certain people off their feet. Obviously the infield surplus is there, so it's kind of twofold, but I think also if he's hitting and you're facing a lefty, you can stick him in left field. You don't have to worry. He's part of the platoon in left field, right? You have Joey Lopes out there, but you're not going to set him up for success if he's facing Garrett Crochet in 4 days, right? Like, I mean, throwing Bryce Matthews against Garrett Crochet isn't a trump card, but you're at least giving a splits matchup a chance to win instead of lefty. So,
and he probably,
whoa, Corey Lee got DFA'd.
That's very interesting.
Friend of the program.
Two friends of the program.
Two friends of the program got DFA'd. To still be a friend of the program and have a big league contract.
Yeah. What do you think? I mean, I guess so. Pena made the roster. We didn't talk about that.
Jeremy made the.
He had a tank yesterday. He's clearly feeling fine.
Why? Like, I feel like it's the biggest tease. I didn't watch any of the games, the exhibition games. I just, at this point, I'm just give me to Thursday.
Yeah.
But the open roof, Minute Maid Park, Daikin Park.
Yeah. What's the difference between yesterday
with
and tomorrow?
with an open roof? I think is a top 10 stadium in Major League Baseball.
Yep.
With it closed, it's on the back end.
Yeah,
like
it really makes that much of a difference.
It makes that
especially if you're
big
sitting
of a difference.
First base side, and you have the skyline that you can see.
Oh my gosh,
like it's so. Or into Michelob.
I think the best seat is lined up with first base, 15 rows up.
Yeah.
Night game, roof open.
Yeah.
On that aisle.
Yeah.
You know what?
You're absolutely right.
I need you guys, whenever I die, cremate me and put me in that seat.
I don't think they'll let me do that.
You can do it, dude. You got it. You got it. You got it in you, dude.
I think that's against the rules.
That's just frowned upon. It's frowned upon. That's the best seat in.
What's up, Jesse?
In Daikin.
What is up, chat? I feel like we haven't fully started talking to chat yet. You're right. Closed roof, bottom half stadium, not even a debate. Yeah. Yeah, and what's the difference between the weather yesterday and the weather tomorrow, right? Obviously, day game, but like, what's the difference between the weather yesterday and the weather Friday? It's not going to be that much of a difference.
No, I'm actually looking up to see if there is.
Yesterday was in the 80s. We had the roof open. Why can't we have the roof open on Friday? I get a lot of the players don't like the roof open.
It should be an open roof. I look like Curly Sue. I went from Nestor Cortez to Curly Sue. Unbelievable chirps. Why are you giggling back behind the camera, Billy? Why are you giggling? Why are you giggling?
It's not funny at all. He says through tears.
That just threw me off. Where was I going? Oh, the weather.
Yeah. Yeah. Can we get a weather update?
Look it up, Jamie. I got it.
Weather boy.
Would you like that? What did you like to know, weather boy?
Weather boy.
80 high of 83, low of 64.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be great.
Oh, I know what I was saying. Minute Maid / Daikin Park, whoever you choose. Open roof through mid-April.
Yeah.
Through mid-April.
Yeah. And then, no, I was going to say maybe late September, but it's
Friday, high of 86, low of 62.
Yeah.
Saturday, high of 80, low of 60. Sunday, high of 83, 64.
Open the roof.
Monday, oh man, our first day game next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Partial sunshine with a couple showers, mainly later. Looks like we're gonna have be a little wet one. Sucks. Just open the roof
right now. Great
Open
lunch
the
break
roof.
listen. What's up, Ben? Thanks for joining. We have a lot to get to today.
Huge.
We're gonna do
huge episode.
We're gonna do all our predictions. Cy Young, MVP, Silver Sluggers. I don't know.
This is we can
Iguodala.
go. Team MVP, Team Cy, Comeback Player of the Year,
Oh,
2026 Iguodala, Team Rookie of the Year. We'll
Mhm.
Silver Slugger.
That's
Team
tough
Silver
'cause
Slugger.
we're like
The best slugger.
best slugger.
And then season prediction. Official win
Official
win total.
We've
Put it
bounced
in-
around all spring.
put
You
it-
gotta-
Put it in ink.
You gotta submit the ballot, and you can't. change it.
Who's all going to the game tomorrow? We'll be out there.
Yep. Ben's gonna be at the game tomorrow. What's up, Ben? I know we won't be great till the end of May, but I see 101-61. That is optimistic.
That's an optimistic
That's
take.
an optimistic.
This is
take.
the best part of opening week and opening day.
Well, you're
You're
undefeated.
They're undefeated.
You're undefeated.
You're undefeated.
It's still possible to go 162.
Unless you're the Rockies and you've been eliminated from playoff contention.
Dude,
Everything's
I
great.
like this team, man. I was sitting there yesterday.
I'm sorry to believe.
As I was editing.
Sorry to believe just a bit.
If you haven't watched the episodes yesterday, go watch them after this live show.
Yeah, we dropped 4 episodes.
But I randomly out of my ass pulled a comparison to the 2013 Red Sox, and the more I was looking into them, the more I was believing, man. There's a lot of similarities. Yeah, 2012 Red Sox won like 69 games, and then they came back strong. They won, I think, 94 games and went and won the World Series. 94-68, feel like it's a good number. Okay. I like that, Brandon. Y'all gonna be at Street Fest? Probably not.
No, I've never
Not
been
really
to
a
Street
Street
Fest.
Fest
Never been
type
to
of
Street
thing.
Fest because you gotta like use your ticket again, then you can't leave. It's
Yeah.
like a whole.
We usually pregame around the city. Rangers never beating the South Oklahoma Allegations because of those leaked unis. I didn't see those.
They
really
are
bad.
literally the Oklahoma baseball team, college baseball team jerseys.
Oh,
with
like
just
orange?
Tejas. No, it's a crimson. It's a crimson
Oh,
red.
I'm thinking of Oklahoma State. Yeah.
With Tejas, they use a Longhorns font that say Tejas, but it's OU.
Who wants that?
It looks like some kid from South Oklahoma went on MLB The Show and created it.
That's so weird. It's like taking like A&M and Longhorn unis and combining them. It's like, who wants that?
It's 100%. It's 100% that.
Who wants that? Why would you take two rivals and combine their unis?
Trash, garbage.
The other thing we're gonna do
Asinine.
today, we're gonna put our chips in the. I was trying to remember. I was trying to talk to Garrett about what is the saying. I'm trying to remember. I just keep thinking chips in one basket, but that's eggs.
That is eggs. We should have actually got
We
eggs.
should roll eggs in here.
Should have got a dozen eggs.
Uh,
They would have been wartime eggs.
yeah,
This is
You're
actually
right.
our first wartime
podcast.
BTD preseason.
Here from the
season
bunker.
opener.
Watch out for the sirens. Those uniforms
Filming
suck.
during the Blitz.
They should have just rocked the Tita's hats. Yeah. What do you want to start with? We got a lot to cover today.
Yeah. Okay.
Then we
Chips
have
on the table. Is that what you're looking for?
chips on the table. I think that maybe that's it. Yeah.
I don't think that's what you were thinking at all.
I don't know.
I don't know what you're doing. I still don't know what we're doing here.
We're basically gambling, but not really because they're just poker chips. We're putting our chips.
You know we're live, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This isn't illegal. There's no money involved. We're putting our chips on certain players.
So
And
we're
at the
playing like a okay, but
And at
what's
the end
the
of the season-
theme?
What do you mean? What's the
We're just putting chips on players.
Yeah, and then at the end of the season, we see who wins.
Okay, hold on.
We see who wins.
What are we winning? How do we score points?
I might by how they perform. Like I might want to put more chips on Bryce Matthews.
You're buying players,
and you might want to put more chips on
I don't
Zach
think you
Cole.
thought this through.
No, we're just
This feels very.
It's like fantasy.
Feels like an auction more than anything.
Okay, all right.
I don't think you thought this through at all.
No, you're making it weird.
I'm putting all my chips on Yordan Alvarez.
No,
what there's rules.
We gotta have rules. We gotta have limits. Actually, you know what? You can, because then if he gets hurt, you lose.
Okay, I win.
Well, if he gets hurt,
I make the rules. The rule is I win.
The rule is I win. Yeah, it's kind of like betting, but we're just betting fake poker chips on the players we think will succeed. Only Astros.
That's a good question, Joseph. Nick Allen down and Zach Cole up as soon as Payne is 100%. No, maybe.
No.
But
Does Nick Allen have options?
I think Zach Cole is going to be just.
I think he
needs to go rake for a couple weeks.
I think they need to see a few weeks of him figuring out the strikeouts and barreling the ball a bunch. He'll probably be first up as soon as really anybody's struggling. Or maybe they're still looking for a partner for Jake Myers. Maybe they want to show a couple weeks of Jake Myers' defensive highlights to whatever team. See what he's doing. Don't you need that? Baseball hold'em. Breaking: Josh has been DFA'd from the BTD podcast to start the season. Yeah, Nick
has zero options.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay, but we don't have any. How do we know what player? We should have printed out some players' faces. Some fat heads.
That's all right. That's all right. We'll do
cards.
We'll do cards to represent player. Who's the king?
We're getting lost. You're adding way too many layers.
It's all just video. It'll be in the video.
Okay.
We'll just go through the roster and see if you want to put any chips on any of those players.
So Lodolo's starting the season on the IL for the Reds. So they have Hunter Green and Lodolo on the IL.
They have it tough this year.
Man, they were kind of. Will Jake be on the team by the end of the season? That's a really good take. It's a really good question.
I would put percentage at.
How many chips would you put on it?
25%.
What is the value of a chip?
10 points.
Okay, we're adding points now. We're adding a point
They're
system.
points. Well,
we're adding points.
I'm not going to say dollars.
We're adding points.
No. 50 points, 25 points, 10 points, 5 points, 1 point. Little beep boop beep boop. Wagner Mora. How do you say his name? Wagner Mora.
Is it Pablo Escobar?
He's been considered for the next James Bond villain. That'd be fucking sick.
That'd be really good. Yeah,
really great. Let me pull up Chandler's article here. All right, let's run through the roster, and we just put our chips on who you think is going to be successful. Yainer Diaz.
So I have to use all of these?
Yeah, we're going to burn through all our chips, but you allocate them to the players you think will be the most successful.
Am I just putting one chip or all the chips or
however many you want to do? Yainer Diaz, I would put.
God, this is so dumb.
I would put this many chips.
You don't even know the value of your chips. You just grabbed 6 Reds and said, "Yeah, this is what I think."
These are 5, so 30. I'm putting 30 on Yainer Diaz.
I don't know what. Sure.
So you're with me on Yainer. Vasquez, I'm not putting anything on Vasquez. I don't think Vasquez makes it to the season.
Is that gonna kill him?
I didn't mean that way.
Is this the Lord of Flies?
Nick Allen. I think Nick Allen could be.
Yeah, no, this seems to not have been thought through 100%.
Well, I was trying to plan it earlier.
Nick Allen. No chips.
I'm putting 5 points on Nick Allen.
0.
That's fair. Jose Altuve. Jesus. You want to put that much on Jose?
I don't know the value of anything.
I told you.
This is
25, 10, 5, 1.
This feels like I'm talking with Lenin and he's trying to explain Marxism to me.
It doesn't have to be exact. It's just we're looking at what we got.
Just 25 blues.
All right. Whatever that amount is. I'm putting I'm just putting greens on Tuve. Putting some greens on Tuve. Carlos Correa.
The same amount of greens that equal the same amount of blues I had for Jose Altuve.
All right. Isaac Paredes.
All my whites.
All right.
I don't know what the value is of the whites.
They're 1.
Damn it.
I only said it like 4 times.
Well, if it's one big white, it should be worth
one big show. Jeremy Pena. I'm putting half my blacks on Jeremy Pena.
Blues.
Okay. We'll look at the video later and calculate.
I don't know what the objective is either, Juan. I'm playing freaking Saul games over here.
I just want to see who we trust in more.
Who do we trust? I trust Hunter Brown. I
know that. Christian Walker.
1.
See, I'm a little more bought in on Christian Walker. I think he's gonna have a good year. Joey Loperfido. Okay. Bryce Matthews. That's my Joey. I'm putting Bryce. Putting little greenies on Bryce. Jake Myers. Okay. Cam Smith.
I forget who's my red value. Sure, Cam, you get 4 of these. You get 4 big red.
I'm putting a lot on Cam. I like Cam this year.
What is
Yordan Alvarez? Putting the rest of my blacks and a little bit of blues. Hunter Brown.
All the rest. Game over.
All right. Mike Burrows.
Gosh dang it.
Yep. See? There's a little thought to it. Imai. McCullers and Javier.
I just feel like you wanted to play with these chips and say everyone's name. I feel like you're only here for the zip line.
Look, I didn't think through how it looked visually. That was my bad. But I wanted to have
you wanted eggs in a bucket.
I wanted to have a visual allocation for how much we trust each of these players. Not trust, but believe in each of these players going into the season. And we look back at it later and see, who we bet on. I'm betting a lot more on Bryce Matthews than you. I'm trusting Cam Smith. I'm trusting Bryce Matthews.
Whiskey, that would have made plenty of sense. Why use actual number scale? I feel like this thought exercise was like what scientists do. They put like two like mitochondria cells in, and they're like, let's see if they can like create language.
That's what's the difference with a number.
This is the most.
These are numbers.
I don't know if people believe in evolution, but this is the closest to evolution you could have gotten. This hype. Yeah, I know it's eggs in a basket. He was saying eggs in a bucket.
I was saying chips in a basket, and I couldn't figure it out.
Look, I'm winning Mexican chips in a basket.
We always use scales and stuff, but I wanted to try something different. Try a different visual allocation of our trust.
Next time we're gonna do eggs in a bucket.
Eggs in a bucket. We'll do eggs in a bucket next time. Tally marks on a whiteboard would work better, probably. But you know what? We still have 3 more shows a week for the next year, so we'll figure it out.
We'll streamline it.
We'll figure it out.
We'll streamline it.
We have time.
Oh my gosh,
been drinking today. Definitely have. Josh, I saw your idea when you mentioned it a few streams ago. That turned into a confusing pretend games I have to play with my 4-year-old. Thanks, Kat. God forbid a man have an idea and want to try something. I'm glad we got that out of the way. All right, let's get to our MVP prediction. MVP. Let's start at the bottom. Let's start with Rookie of the Year. Are you ready, or you need a few minutes to recover from what just happened?
Good. You know what? I'm positive this year. That was a great idea and a great game that we played.
Thank you. Rookie of the Year. Let's get to it. Who's going to be your Astros Rookie of the Year?
Oh, okay.
Couple.
All right. So, are we classifying this as rookie status or new
to the
Astros?
I think.
Okay, I like this. I like this.
Rookie to the Astros. First time we're seeing him. And I think somebody like Zach Cole could qualify
for sure. Yeah. I think if you're actually a rookie, you count or new to the Astros.
Yeah.
Chat. This is also interactive chat, so get yours in.
Yeah, get yours in. Screenshot it. That way you can tell us you were right in September or whatever.
I'm taking Tatsuyama.
You're taking Tatsuyama. I wasn't sure.
He's allocated 25 greens and convert it into 25 blues and on the Josh economic scale. So whatever that means.
Okay. I can't believe you didn't go with the guy that you're going to buy a Cy Young slip for.
I know.
So that leaves him wide open for me. I'm taking Mike Burrows.
That's fair. I wanted to. I
feel like they're gonna be very close in statistics throughout the year.
And I think that's a great thing.
No, it's a really great thing.
I think honestly
you have
it's
tier 1 in Hunter Brown, and that tier 2 is them two fighting it out, and then you have the rest of everybody after that. Imai Rookie of the Year from Noah. Logan says Imai. Jet says Bryce Matthews.
Ooh.
I think that's a really interesting pick. I was thinking about offensively who could potentially be the guy. And if Zach Cole was starting with the team, like I might be more inclined. He could still very much be up in like 2 weeks and be on the team the rest of the season. Cam Smith's not eligible.
Yeah, Cam's not eligible.
But would Joey count? He was here only for a cup of coffee before he left. No.
Then we're in murky waters.
Yeah,
we're in murky waters.
Fair.
To do that
because he's not a rookie anymore.
Yeah,
eligibility wise. No, we were just talking about
we're new to
rookie to the Astros or rookie
to the Astros, new to the Astros, and or an actual rookie status.
Yeah.
So let us know, chat, who your rookie
Bryce
of the year will be.
With a Imai choice. It's kind of between the chat's kind of between Bryce, Imai.
Feels like chat's right between it.
Can you list all the awards? We're gonna do Rookie of the Year, Iguodala Award.
We're gonna choose our 2026 Iguodala,
Cy Young, and MVP. Was there another one?
Pulling it up.
Oh, Comeback Player of the Year.
Comeback Player of the Year. Everyone loves a good comeback story.
Okay.
I teed you up for it.
I'm not taking the bait.
I teed you up for it.
I'm not taking the bait. What's the one that he says in Parks and Rec?
Parks and
Rec. Great move by the front office, not holding a roster spot for Eric Getty. Interesting. I've never seen an Eric Getty hater, but I guess now I have. His stuff didn't look great. You were saying the other night.
Yesterday it looked very. I don't know. I'm trying to dig in on Spencer stuff. I need more data. It seemed like the shape was off, and or it was kind of the spin wasn't there, so it was a little flat. I'm still trying to figure it out from the eyeball test. But
yeah, I mean it didn't seem like he was getting that lit up by the stat line, but y'all were saying. I mean, his stat line was like 5 innings, 2 runs.
Yeah, I just need to look at the shapes of it.
Yeah. I mean, clearly they think he needs to work on some stuff.
I mean, it's interesting who they're gonna. The 6-man spot in a few weeks is kind of between Spence, Alexander, Gordon, Weiss, Blue Ball. Like,
I think Weiss and Blue Ball are kind of still auditioning, from the bullpen spot. If they can come out and give you 2-3 innings of solid ball over the next few weeks, I think that 6th spot is theirs. Told you guys he was way too erratic and has ever been since he was called up. That's fair.
We also lost a whole year of development with the freak injuries. So
Spencer had also had twins, so he hadn't faced live hitters in a while.
yeah, Spence also, I mean, he probably hasn't slept.
Yeah.
He's a new dad. He probably has not slept in
I think
72 hours.
I think it works out for the best either way. I think he needs 4 to 5 starts in AAA on regular rest, working through things, and see what you have with him. And if he's found it, then you can bring him up.
Yeah, I think he's
If
gonna be
he's
just
still working through
I think
it.
he's gonna be just fine.
Yeah. When does the 6-man officially start? They go on a stretch of like 10 road games in 11 days or something. Very soon. It doesn't look like the best thing.
Oh, we also missed on the opening. De Los Santos and Nate Pearson will start on the IL as well.
Yeah, yesterday when we were doing the show, I thought De Los Santos had an injury thing, but it wasn't listed on Fangraphs, so I was very
Well, he's
confused.
at his knee that he's been battling all spring.
But it wasn't like he didn't have that little green
like
the plus thing. So I was like, I guess he's fully healed from that, but I guess not.
Also, Chandler mentioned 22 hours ago on his article about Bryce. The Angels starting Yusei Kikuchi on Friday and Reed Detmers on Saturday. And on the thing for his article, meaning the Astros will see 4 left-handed starters in their first 7 games. So path is there for Bryce to have regular at-bats, and then the whole story. So go check it out.
Do you think Bryce is starting over Joey and left? And
Against the lefty? Yes.
Yeah.
I think Joey's your opening day starter tomorrow because you're facing Soriano.
So that's we'll get into that, and then we'll get to the awards.
Yeah.
What is your opening day lineup? Because if what you said is if Joey Lopefito's in left, that means one of your stars is on the bench.
Oh, never mind. Jordan in left.
Yeah.
Jake in center. Cam in right. Correa, Pena, Altuve, Walker, Diaz behind the plate, Hunter Brown on the bump, Paredes DH.
Pretty much the same as last year, except for Correa.
It's a good lineup.
It's a good lineup.
It's a good lineup.
Yeah, the Astros from the 10th. The Astros play from the 10th to the 22nd. However, that's 13 games in a row. They go to Seattle, then they come back for a homestand against the Rockies, and then they go out to Cleveland all in a row, no off days. So that's when they'll implement the 6-man.
Well, they should.
They should. I think that's the plan. Pena plays tomorrow. Pena, I mean, if he's on the roster, he's playing. You don't.
Yeah, Pena's gonna. I think
he might play tomorrow and then be off Friday
play
or something to see how he's healing. But
that home run was. I saw it this morning.
Yeah,
sexy.
Yeah, he's there.
Open roof. Sexy.
He might be a little injured, but he's still been studying up. He's still working on his PH, dude. He's still working on.
Yeah, we did figure that out. So, if you haven't seen it yet, in our starting pitching episode, our infield episode, our predictions last year, actually, before the season started, I had a claim that Jeremy Pena was going to move into Bobby Witt's neighborhood of being a superstar.
Yep.
And little did we know, and we actually all kind of agreed on that take. Little did we know he bought the house behind Bobby Witt Jr., and now he's starting eminent domaining his backyard. We all think Jeremy's going to be a superstar. So we've had this running bit of you have to earn the capital superstar, earn capital dude. Billy behind the screen created that in 2022. Capital dude.
Was it 22?
It was 22. It was before Javier. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, so 23.
Yeah.
And our first person we gave that reward to was Christian Javier. We gave him capital letters.
Yeah.
Through our spiel yesterday, fast forward 3 years, we messed up. You go to school to get the superstar degree. Then you get your master's, your PhD, your PH dude.
Yeah.
In all caps. And then you become Dr. Dude. And so we all collectively on the pod yesterday, once we figured that out, Jeremy Pena is quickly finishing up his thesis for his PhD
Yes,
to become Dr.
he's
Dude.
working on the thesis right now. He's supposed to graduate this summer.
Yeah, he's going to graduate this summer with Dr. Dude.
Yeah.
The highest honor you can get, some say, is Dr. Dude.
He'd be valedictorian.
Hunter Brown is in the program. I think he got approved for his master's program. So
Hunter Brown. Yeah,
he's also going for his PhD. Dr. Dude.
I think Hunter Brown gives me 4 more starts to show he's still elite a year later. He's already got it.
He may
He's going to graduate before Jeremy.
He may graduate early.
Yeah. He's got extra credits.
So Dr. Dudes. We may have 2 Dr. Dudes. Dude, dudes, plural?
Dudes, yeah, no, dudes.
Dude, geese,
dudes rock.
Dudes rock. So be on the lookout for their
as
graduation.
You can tell by this episode, we're very prepared.
Yes, we're locked in.
We are locked in.
So locked in.
We're buttoned up. We're the most professional podcast you've ever seen about the Astros. Hunter has tenure.
And we're doing 3 times a week. So
3 times a week, multiple times a week, pre-recorded episodes as well. Imai is the exchange student. I like that. He's coming in to learn. Hopefully he can graduate.
Yeah,
here in a year or so.
We may hold his diploma under hostage to make sure he goes for year 2.
Yes,
to stay.
What is the name of this institution, you ask?
Great question. It's a prestigious institution. Many people have lost this translation. The human language has lost its translation for a long time.
Yeah, a great comment over on IG. You're gonna see that. Yeah, there's many guys. Yeah, Javier was the first guy we gave the dude status to, and he went out and performed. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
Garrett's the #1 Javier fan.
Yeah.
Garrett.
As we figure out, we have to comb through many languages to
we're trying to
figure out the
decipher
institution.
the name of the institution.
Let's start with what we think of it. Comeback player of the year.
Comeback player of the year. Somebody asked a good question. Does Jordan count?
Ooh. Does Jordan count? Man, I don't know.
I think Jordan. I don't know, because I feel like if you say that, everybody's just going to pick him.
Let's not count Jordan.
Okay. You know what I'm picking for comeback player of the year? Christian Javier.
You can do that. That's fair.
I think he's gonna
the first dude. The first dude.
I feel like this is a perfect
first dude diploma
candidate. Yeah, I think he's gonna figure out the pitch with the pitcher he is now, and he's gonna. I mean, he's been effective all spring. I'm excited to see what he can do over a full season.
I'm gonna go.
The Altuve Academy. Somebody said Apollo U. I like that.
I'm gonna go Cam Smith.
Can you be a comeback player after?
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I won't choose Cam Smith.
I mean, yeah, he had a
bounce back
for the season.
Bounce back player of the year.
Sure. Yeah.
No. You know what?
I feel like you have to have at least 1 year.
Yeah, I feel no. Yeah, there's got to be. Yeah, no.
I feel like Correa could be a potential candidate.
No, we had a really good Astros tenure. We had a 1.5 WAR.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll go Lance.
You go Lance?
I'll go Lance for comeback player of the year.
I like that.
Jordan would have been easy. Because he only played 45 games.
I could see how you could argue he's eligible, but
chat. Who's your comeback player of the year?
We have somebody.
We have Lance,
Walker,
Spence,
Lance, LMJ, Spence, Walker, Diaz bounce back. And Diaz had a solid year. Correa first full year back. If Correa goes out there and has like an 800-ish OPS,
his swing looks really good.
That's eligible in my mind, because he had a good year last year, but it wasn't it wasn't like
an 800
superstar.
OPS is.
He was like a 740.
Okay,
OPS.
does that count for my Cam Smith? If Cam ends up with 800 OPS this year,
Well, the only issue with Cam Smith is like, is it a comeback? Because he was never, he was hot for like a few weeks, but does that count? You know,
that's fair. No, yeah, you're right. You're right.
like,
You're right.
yes, I would say that's what's the word for breakout? That's another one. We do breakout
player of
That's
the
the
year.
one we
Let's
gotta
do that. Let's add that next.
All right, Dugout University for Diamond Elevation, dude. that's
Dude.
That's some good wordsmithing right there. Can Lopefito be a comeback player of the year since he literally came back?
You know, that's a
don't
good
know.
point.
I mean, he had, but
I
even
don't know, Jim.
like with the Blue Jays last year, he had like 800
He did.
OPS. He was very good. The outfield, I wish Yiner would come back. I mean, Yiner wasn't bad last year.
I'm thinking it was 701 OPS.
Was it that bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
701.
2.7 WAR, 701 OPS. Yeah. I mean, not great, not awful, but not great.
Okay. We didn't really. Yeah, that one's tough. All
right, let's get to breakout
player of the year.
Yeah, there's a lot eligible for this. It's similar to rookie of the year, but doesn't have to be a rookie.
Breakout player of the year.
Cam's eligible. Lopefito's eligible. Zach Cole's eligible.
Who went? Did you go first on comeback?
Yeah, I did. You can go first on this.
Mike Burrows.
There you go.
Breakout player of the year.
For sure, it would be breakout. He had 19 innings pitched last year. I think with like a 4 ERA. It wasn't
not 19
wasn't
innings.
Pretty. No, or 19 starts.
19 starts.
19 starts last year with a 3.94 ERA. So
I'm gonna go.
Wasn't incredible.
I'm gonna go. Mikey B. Breakout player.
Mike Burrows. Okay. My breakout player of the year. You know what? No. I was maybe gonna say Yiner, but I just don't know if I believe that. Let me think. Let's say Cam Smith.
That's good.
I think Cam Smith ends the season with a 770 OPS and like 13 bombs.
770 OPS and only 13 bombs?
Yeah, I think he was a lot of doubles, steals a lot of bases. Gets on walks a lot.
Yeah,
I don't think his slugging is there, but I think his on base percentage.
Over the last 21 days, I have kind of bought all the Cam Smith stock. I'm really.
But you didn't buy that. Maybe if I called this buying stock, you would have.
We had no values. There was no value.
I told you like 10 times. 50, 25, 10, 5, 1.
Yeah, but then there's 10 in each set. That's like 5,000 XP right here. And anyways.
Yeah, I guess I should have given you less of. That would have made more sense.
Yeah.
You do that in poker.
Yeah.
I was trying to simplify it, but then I made it more confusing.
Yeah.
That's my bad. If that's what Cam is giving, he's not going to be around long. What do you mean? Tell me a excellent defensive right fielder with a 770 OPS is not staying around long. That's a great player.
We got K-May saying Paredes, Willow, Mike Burrows,
Tang.
Shark saying Cam,
Tang.
C Walk.
I really like Tang. I think
Bryce, Imai, Cam, Tang. I think Cam could be almost 4 WAR.
I think he could. I mean,
it was 2-1 last year, and that was defense.
All defense.
Yeah. He was 2-1.
He was Baseball Reference. He was 1-9.
1-9.
I mean, that's 2 WAR, pretty much all defensively, because he was offensively was negative. He wasn't great. He was 671 OPS, 87 OPS. Plus.
I mean, if he gets 4 WAR, that's the Weiler Abreu you wanted to trade back for.
Exactly.
What about blue ball? Does he count? He counts. Breakout.
Absolutely counts for
breakout.
He's replacing Tucker. You can't say 13 bombs is a great year. Not when you have platoon options. He's not performing. I don't think he's not replacing Tucker. I mean, he is and he isn't. You replace Tucker in the aggregate, with that trade. But I'm not. I think a 770 OPS is a great offensive year from a good defensive right fielder. I'll take it. It's not Kyle Tucker, but also Kyle Tucker just made billions of dollars. So
Tuck ended with a 4.6 WAR last year.
Yeah.
841 OPS. That's If Cam's a
all
four,
he needs
if
to be
Cam's a
is-
4 WAR, he's probably closer to 800 than he is to 770.
Sure. I'm
Ah.
770s. I'm just saying, like, that is if you look around the league at other teams' outfielders, they don't have a bunch of 770 OPS guys. They have like one superstar, maybe one guy like that. Obviously, I'd love it if Cam was a superstar and had like an 800 plus OPS, but you also don't need him to be that. You have a rest of your lineup is very good.
Cam's what, 23?
23.
Kyle Tucker in his age 23 year. It's a fun X. But he only played 58 games because it was the 2020 Mickey Mouse season. 1.9 WAR, 837 OPS at 268. He had 9 home runs.
What was Kyle Tucker's 2019?
He only appeared in 22 games.
So Cam has already played more games than Kyle Tucker did.
So Tucker at age 24 in 2021, his first full season,
which would be next year for Cam,
was a 5.3 WAR, 140 games played. He batted 294 with a 917 OPS.
Yeah. And
37 doubles.
I'm not expecting Cam to
Damn, Tuck. 30 tanks and 37 dubs in that year. Yeah. 92 RBIs.
Yeah.
Man, imagine if we locked him up in 2021.
But you don't need Cam Smith to be Kyle Tucker because you got Isak in that trade as well. Between Cam and Isak, and you also have Hayden, waiting in the wings. Like, you already won that trade.
We used to be God's award.
Yeah. But
okay.
I would take Cam with a high 700s OPS. Anyways, we got everybody's breakout player of the year. Now let's get to what's the next one?
The 2026 Iguodala.
2026 Iguodala Award.
This is a big award. This is a big label.
Original award.
Yeah.
Nobody else. You don't see Baseball Writers of America
giving out the Iguodala Award. No. So we're putting the label on this picture today, right now. This is who our collective Apollo.
Yeah, I mean, it can change.
No, this is in stone. This is in stone.
Well, this is who we're predicting.
This is who we're predicting. This is in stone. In blood.
In blood.
Billy, give me the knife.
He probably has one on him. I'm gonna say. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
I'm nervous. Oh man,
Iguodala.
Our Iguodala.
I got mine.
Okay, go.
Ryan Weiss.
That's
my
good,
Iguodala.
That's a good.
Especially with them starting the pin, I think he's gonna be a guy that's just he's there when you need him. He eats some innings out of the pen for now. At some point, he's the sixth man in the rotation. I'm sure there's, you go through a full season.
There'll be bumps and bruises.
There's going to be bumps and bruises. He'll get plenty of spot starts. He'll get plenty of starts in the rotation. I think he's going to be that guy.
Can we? Is blue ball eligible?
Yeah,
officially.
I think so.
Okay, my 2026 Iguodala label is going on AJ Blue Ball.
Yeah.
Give me Iguodala.
Yeah. I was against it at first, but starting in the pen, he's got some experience. He's not just the young, hot prospect that's getting in the rotation. Like, he's having to earn it. He's
now,
to start
do we pull the label off if they hit like over 100 inning threshold?
I mean,
do they graduate?
This is just what I think this is just what we're predicting is going to be the Iguodala, but like, I think it just has to happen naturally.
Okay.
We're watching the games and like somebody emerges and we're like,
yeah, we can. Okay. That's fine.
I mean, that's how it happened with Jason. He just kind of.
That's true. No, that's true. Okay. I like that.
But I think this is who we're.
No, you're right, Noah. It's etched in blood. It's etched in blood.
Well, what if they suck all year and then we don't have an Iguodala all year?
It's etched in blood.
We're sitting at a game in July and we're like, I wish we had an Iguodala we could put this award on. But are you looking for a knife right now,
dude? Let's cut our hands and do a handshake.
I think that's against all.
It's a prop.
Rules.
It's a prop. It's fake blood and a fake knife.
Yeah,
it's a prop
before this.
It'd be very funny if that's what we're prepared for, and not that.
Not the chips. Retro for clarity, can name some previous Iguodala winners. Oh yeah, let's go through who would have won Iguodala awards had it been a thing in the past. I think the original is Brad Peacock.
Yeah,
is the
Peacock was
original.
definitely an Iguodala winner at one point.
You could also name it the Brad Peacock Award, but it's
No,
just
it's
more
Give
fun.
Me
Yeah, it's Give Me
Iguodala.
Iguodala.
I mean, 2021 Zach Greinke was, or 2020 Zach Greinke was Iguodala. I mean,
Yeah,
just he was the only one that could hit and
there was
pitch.
similar to like how when you look at past Oscars and there's an actor or somebody that won an Oscar, but they're like they've been canceled since then, and nobody talks about them. There was a winner of an Iguodala Award back in the past.
There was a rat.
Mention. Yeah,
there was a rat
by name, but he would have won it that year.
We actually, we wiped him from the books.
Odorizzi was a little bit.
Odorizzi at one point was an Iguodala.
Yeah.
Iguodala kind of finds you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're predicting the Iguodala Award, but like we just got to let it happen and see.
Yeah, that's fair. You're right.
Similar to the other awards, we're predicting what the award will be.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're 100% right.
We just kind of let it happen to you. Davinsky, kind of. Colin McHugh, 2018.
Colin McHugh was a Iguodala
for sure. Will Harris. No, Will Harris is more of like a. You can't be too good. You know what I mean? You can't be if you're like Hunter Brown's not going to win the Iguodala Award. Like you can't be, or Brian Brady's not going to win the Iguodala Award. It's that sweet spot in the middle where it's just a guy grinding.
2019, Jose Urquidy, Iguodala.
Yes, absolutely. 2022, Christian Vasquez. Now that's interesting. We haven't talked about.
It's pitcher award, pitcher only.
2021, Luis Garcia, all the way to being put on the bump in the kind of him and Urquidy both that year.
No, 21 he was his full year. 2020 was when we're like, hey, you're throwing game 4 of the LCS, so we're down 3-0.
Yeah. 2022, Ryan Stanek.
Stanny, yeah. I mean, let me see. Stanny had 54 innings. He had 54 innings. Maton
is a good Iguodala.
A good guy. Iguodala. Montero may have been the 22 Iguodala.
Yeah, before he got the contract.
Yeah. 22 Montero was different.
The thing is, you never give Iguodala the contract.
Yeah,
you appreciate them for what they did, but you don't give them a big contract. That's where you mess up. You can't fall in love with the Iguodala.
You can't.
You got to move on next year.
The Iguodala Award, it moves.
Yeah,
it's fluid.
Yeah, you can't give the Iguodala Award a contract. That's where Jeff Bagwell messed up.
he valued the Iguodala Award a little too much in the weighted scale.
2023 France. Yeah, he ate some innings.
I think 24.
Brandon Bielak was a solid Iguodala for a bit there.
Taylor Scott, 2024 Iguodala. 68 innings pitched, 2.23 ERA, had a WAR of 1.7, went 7-3.
I agree, but at the same time, like you get to the point where you're too good, where you're just like you're like a setup man. You're like a good. Like I feel like there's.
You say Kikuchi. You say Kikuchi. As an Astro.
Yeah.
16 innings pitched. Give me Iguodala. I wanted him on the bump.
But like, I feel like the spirit of it is somebody you didn't expect. But they traded for him.
Do you not remember everyone's reactions, mine included, of when they traded for Yusei Kikuchi?
That's true.
I feel like that alone.
I was on
for
the
crash
out.
That
one.
The crash outs were eligible.
I was. Is it legal to have a repeat?
It is legal.
Absolutely.
It is absolutely. Jason Alexander could defend his title. He could defend his Iguodala Award.
Absolutely. 2022 isn't Neris?
Neris,
on there.
Neris, yeah.
2025 King.
King was good. Okay, so I'm going blue ball. You're going
Ryan Weiss,
and Chat is going. Chat's kind of been all over the place, but we'll figure that out. We'll lock it in.
All right. Next award.
Get
into the big ones.
Team Cy Young.
I feel like
you have first pick.
I mean,
yeah. Go ahead.
It's Hunter Brown. Like,
go ahead.
I feel like we can both pick Hunter Brown for that.
I'll go Hunter. No, I'll go Hunter Brown.
Okay.
I'll go Hunter Brown.
Yeah, it's clearly Hunter Brown. Even last year, I think we both gave it to Hunter Brown, even though Framber was coming off a really good year. Rodari Munoz.
That's a really good pick. I was thinking about it. He's going to get a ton of run.
All right. Uh,
Astros beat the
there.
Tigers in the Thursday game. Oh my gosh, yes. I mean, there was a world where I was arguing Kikuchi game too.
Yeah. Hunter Brown's the clear Cy Young. I feel like that's easy.
Yeah, it's very
MVP is where this gets a little bit more muddy.
Team MVP.
There's a couple guys.
I'm taking the big guy.
You're taking the big guy?
Taking the big guy. Jordan.
All right.
Jordan is my team MVP for 2026.
I need in my life, I need once to see Jordan hit 45 tanks and just have a year.
What's Bagwell's record? 47?
Yeah, 47. Jordan could beat that. Jordan can beat that. Team Cy Young is Hunter Brown. Easy next award. Yeah, I mean, that's probably the easiest one of these we've done all day. Team MVP. So you're going Jordan.
I'm going Jordan.
Very, very interesting pick. I have to go Jeremy Pena. I mean, there's really nobody else.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other potential guys, but the safest second choice would be Jeremy Pena. I mean, last year he was on a pace for like 7 WAR. He was on pace to be getting MVP votes. If he played the entire year last year, it would have been down ballot votes, but he would have got some MVP votes. If Jeremy Pena brings it, here's the big thing for me with Jeremy. I'm fully trusting that he can have a 800 OPS, 800 plus OPS. The bat seems like it's there. Seems like he's figured it out. But at the cost of that, I feel like the glove took a step back a little bit. If he can come back with both the glove and the bat, he might get some real MVP votes in baseball. He might get some 4th place, 5th place MVP votes.
My hot take on our infield episode was the Astros will have two guys in the top 5 MVP, and it's Jordan and Jeremy Pena.
He did say that. Somebody said Christian Javier for Cy Young. No, that would be crazy. That'd be awesome.
That would be big time.
Hopefully that means everybody's doing well. And he's just doing slightly better. Jordan, please everyone light your candles for good health. Yep. I'll go back to church if it means Jordan has a healthy year. You know what? If
you and me both, Noah.
If Jordan breaks Jeff Bagwell's record of 47 home runs and has a fully healthy year, I will go to church. You hear that, Mom? She probably is watching this. So,
can you name? Yeah,
She will hold me to it.
I think
100%.
Divine intervention will also keep you accountable for that as well.
Well, yes. Yeah. I mean, if he hits 48 tanks, I'm going to church. I'm thanking the Lord.
Can you name because I just looked it up because it was 47. So Jeff Bagwell was 47. Can you name the top 5 single season?
Morgan Insberg's in there.
No.
Really? 36? No. Lance Berkman hit 41, I think.
Lance Berkman's in there twice.
He hit 41 and 39.
He hit 42, and he's tied with Bagwell with 42 in the 5th spot. And he's second with 45 in 2006.
Lance hit 45 tanks in 2006?
Now there's 2 other spots.
He should be a Hall of Famer, by the way.
Yes.
Ridiculous. Jeff Kent's in there and not one of the best switch hitting guys that ever played the game.
Literally, like, stat-wise switch hitters, like Mickey Mantle, Lance Berkman.
Yeah.
Like,
what are we doing?
What are we doing?
Josh, would you give up gambling if Jordan hits 48? I love how the bit has become that I'm a big gambler.
You're a degenerate, dude.
Between us,
honestly, this is not even the preseason predictions episode. This is intervention.
Oh,
we're all here for you.
Yeah.
You think he came back from Wyoming just to
He's
shits
I
and giggles?
Moved there permanently. I'm just here for
This is an intervention.
Chris Carter.
And this is a problem. It's not. 44, Richard Hidalgo in 2000.
Oh, I should have known.
43 by Jeff Bagwell in 97.
So Baggy's on there 3 times.
Baggy's on there 3 times.
Jesus.
Bagwell was good, man.
Yeah, Kyle Mays called it Hidalgo. All right. So last thing, big announcement. Speaking of Kyle Mays, because he's one of them. He's one of our patrons on our brand new Patreon. Kyle Mays is on there. I saw him comment on the post earlier. Shout out Kyle. We just launched.
We've relaunched.
We had a Patreon back in 2020 when we were first starting out. figuring things out. Me and Dez I think I was still in Illinois when we launched it, and we were just trying to figure things out as Apollo was starting out. And Dez has been wanting us to start a Patreon for a while. Props to him for
Years
for pushing
actually.
me to do that. But I wanted to make sure we were at a point, content wise and just people wise, that we can handle doing that. So we are there, and we're launching. We just launched Patreon this morning. I'm going to put the link right here in chat. Bam.
Nothing changes. We're just adding more.
Yeah. So I'll go through the different
Nothing
tiers.
changes. We're still doing Monday,
And
Wednesday, Friday.
If you join right now,
Tuesday,
we
Thursday.
posted the hype video a day early. It's on
the
there
hype
right
video
now.
is there. One of the cool things, this has been Josh's revamped baby he's been working on. One thing I will say is that like we're working on something very, very big on the back end with a very, very big human being.
Oh, you're gonna pull that out.
And patrons,
like a patron at a
Patreonites will know first.
Yeah,
Patreonites.
We'll probably, that one is so big that we'll probably only let the Apollo Hall of Famers know. But
yeah,
so we have the first tier is Houston made. That tier, you get access to the Apollo patron Discord, and then a new thing that I think people really love at the end of every live show starting Friday, all of our patrons. I'm gonna have a
Patronites.
Patronites. Is that what we're going with?
I like Patronites. You can say I'm gonna say Patronites.
I like it. We're gonna have a credits roll where your name will be on the screen, being thanked for helping support us. That is the first tier. The second tier, the Apollo front office, is what we're calling it. You're making decisions.
You can suspend Josh.
Yeah,
on the show.
You're part of the analytics team. Bonus extended episodes. Anytime we have guests in or anything, we'll film a little extra for those patrons.
Patronites.
That is the tier where also we'll have the voicemail line again this year, but only for those patrons. Because we had to cancel the little peel the curtain back, something you'll get on the Patreon. We had to cancel the voicemail for a while there because we got some interesting,
disgusting things.
Yeah, things that we had to stop the voicemail. I'll just keep it at that. So we'll open it back up, but only for patrons, people that Patronites that are real fans hanging out. We'll do live Q&As. We're gonna do monthly polls on stuff. Help you all figure it out.
Patrons vote on perm or no perm.
Yeah, they can. I'm putting that out there right now. If enough patrons vote for whatever, we'll set goals. This is gonna be something that's evolving as we go.
Very community driven.
The highest tier is our Apollo Hall of Famers. You're in the Hall of Fame. You're getting the orange jacket. Whatever the thing is.
You got your diploma from PhD.
You're a graduate
from a school that we don't even know the name.
Really helping us out. You're getting monthly shout out on socials. We'll post literally a post on IG that has your name in it and just saying thank you for supporting us, that kind of thing. Everything else we already mentioned. Also, I'll make a custom profile pic for you if you want a custom Apollo Hall of Fame gold surrounded profile pic. Q&A as well, live stream. Anytime, like Des said, anytime we have some news that's like need to know type of news, like potential developments for Apollo that are really exciting that we want to share, but we want to trust who we're sharing it with, we'll share it with the Apollo Hall of Famers. But I shared the link in chat. Go help us out. Go subscribe, do all that. What level is the feet picks? That's what comments. We're not getting there yet. We're not getting there yet. Garrett might, maybe Garrett will do something.
He said, hell no. If the lights ever shut off in the middle of the episode, then that's when it's going to.
That's
when you know.
But yeah, the Apollo Hall of Famers, that is actually capped at 50 for now. So I think we already have like 19 or something. So spots are limited just because there's a lot to deliver there, and I want to make sure that we're delivering to who we can deliver to at the beginning, and then things grow and change. It's gonna be a long season. It's gonna be a busy season. We're gonna be making a lot of content.
Back to 3 episodes a week.
Back to 3 episodes a week. We're gonna be doing pre-recorded episodes in between. A lot of bonus content, a lot of merch stuff planned. I know people have been waiting and wanting us to get back in the merch game. That's one thing that we're very hesitant on. At the beginning, we didn't really know what we were doing. We did a lot of kind of fast third-party shipping type of stuff, and I loved what we did, but some of it wasn't the best quality. So now at this point of the stage, we are making sure quality is prime. The designs are great. So we're reworking all of that, but a lot of plans for the year. Opening day tomorrow.
Opening day
Patreon launch
tomorrow.
Yeah, a lot of big things coming this year. Thank you for everybody for the support. Thank you to everybody who goes to the Patreon and joins that, becomes a Patreonite.
Also, if you're going to the game tomorrow, let us know. We will be out there early. But Friday live. Oh, we are bringing back the wheel. The wheel's part of the gauntlet.
Yeah.
It's a staple.
What's up, boys? Love the page. What's up, man?
And then
what's up?
Oh, finally we at the end our win total.
Yes.
We forgot about
almost forgot that. Yeah.
You're on your soliloquy over
there. Yeah. Final thing, win total. All right. Who wants to go first? I don't want to go first. Should we have the chat go first?
Chat, fire it off. Fire off
your win totals. Don't worry about the losses. Nobody wants to do math. Just tell us the win total. I think is the line still 86.5? Is that what
the line is 86.5?
That's a good line.
I'm gonna officially lock it in. 89 wins.
89 wins. Come here, Garrett. Come give yours.
89 wins.
91. I'm taking the over.
Wow. So 89 and 91. 89 is crazy. I was not expecting that from you. Now I'm. Am I the pessimistic one? What has happened? I'm going 88.
Oh yeah, he made that so dramatic. Yeah, dude. He didn't.
No, but it's less.
Price
I don't
is
think.
Right.
I don't think
you just Price is Right me.
I don't think in 5 years of this podcast, I've been lower than you on predictions. Usually, I'm the one saying 100 wins. No, I was at 88 to begin with. I was between 87 and 88. I think it's 88. But I think they make the playoffs.
Does 88 win the West?
No.
Okay.
But I think they make the playoffs.
Okay.
I'd be happy with 85. We have a lot more optimism in the comments. Wow. A 96, 93, 91, 90, 94, 88, 94, 89, 92, 90, 90, 97, 90. Price is Right. Apollo Dog Pound Josh is the pessimistic one.
What have we come to? Recession indicator. Josh is the pessimistic one. Recession indicator.
You know what? Fuck it.
No, you can't. It's locked in blood.
I'm not.
It's in blood.
What's with you in blood today?
Blood.
You've been watching a lot of like True Blood or something?
Locked in blood.
Wow. So 89 and 88. We should have got Brian's number remotely.
Yeah, dude.
He'll be on the show this week.
Yeah, I think he's in some high power. He's in big meetings all this week.
Yeah, he's being big businessman.
Big business Brian.
Big business Brian. That's what we call him. That's good.
Big business Brian. Oh, he's gonna hate that. He's gonna hate that.
What is up, Cameron? Let's go, Stros.
Oh my god,
guys! Opening day. This is the last show before opening day.
We made it.
We're gonna be there tomorrow. We're gonna be downtown hanging out.
We made it. We got fresh haircuts from Revelers.
Fresh cuts. Shout out Revelers Barbershop. Go follow them on IG. Joe is awesome, dude.
Joe's great.
We hung out with him all morning. He gave us haircuts.
Also, we're going to be dropping a video in a little bit. Alto is running a open madness, I believe, is the promo code. And pull it up real quick.
Okay, yeah, pull that up.
For a bunch of not free rides, but like a lot off.
Nice.
So don't drink and drive. It's opening day. Everyone's gonna have a good time. Just don't drink and drive. That's why I partnered with Alto.
Yeah, get a ride.
Get a ride. Get the ride
Get
share.
a ride with Alto.
Get a ride with Alto.
World Series indicator. I like that. Let's stop
Mm.
talking about recession indicators. Let's
Mm.
talk about World Series indicators.
Some from March 25th to March 3rd. Dude, that's a good. Yeah, we should look for World Series indicators.
Yeah,
I like that.
I like that.
Use
Good
code
shit, man.
Open Madness, valid for 50% off rides to from Memorial Park, Daikin Park, or Toyota Center. It's like a trifecta of sports happening in Houston, all within like 5 miles. So, big business, Brian Lima, the Wolf of Crocodile.
That's funny.
Good pull.
We survived another
pull.
off season. Spicy AL West. Let's go get this bread, fam. Look. I said 88 wins. That's just me trying to be realistic. But
Call the mayor.
looking at this calendar in April,
Lock down Louisiana Street.
this team should come out of April
Play in the parade.
10 games over 500 and
Play in the
ready to
parade.
go win a World Series.
Play in the
That's how
parade.
I really feel.
Play in the parade.
The stadium needs to be rocking this year. No showing up by the 4th. Absolutely. Go pregame. Get in the stadium 30 minutes early. Get to a spot. You don't have to get to a seat, but get to a spot.
You know
Start
what?
cheering, start yelling.
If we start winning, if we start rolling, I'm gonna hire some mariachis like they did in the World Baseball Classic, sit in like one of our sections.
Absolutely. We should.
We
I've been saying
should.
that.
We should.
Why can't we make
Why?
noise?
Yeah, we should. Why? Maybe we do that. Maybe we have like an Apollo Day at the park, and we get a
Let's do it.
section, and then we also
Try
hire
to
some
figure out
mariachis.
what is allowed, and whatever is allowed, we bring a lot of it.
I just saw mariachis at
Yeah,
World
I
Baseball
think
Classic.
WC was slightly different.
I don't mean to play the race card in Major League Baseball, but I feel like I have the right to have a mariachi sit with me.
You're gonna say no?
You're gonna say no?
I would like to copyright World Series indicator. All right, Jalen. After sweeping the Dodgers last season, we were on pace for 94, 95 wins. I think we can do it again. It's a good point. Without all those injuries, they look good at points.
All right, I'm believing again.
All
I'm
right.
believing again. 26 hours out, I'm believing again.
All right. Norberto, you just missed it. We just announced we launched a Patreon.
Patreon.
I'm gonna share the link again. Y'all get in there. If you can't afford it, that's not a big deal. We
Nothing
appreciate,
changes.
appreciate you
Nothing changes.
subscribing and commenting on all the stuff. Just for those that would like to support us a little more, we appreciate it. Dex is flexing that flapped R. For mariachi.
Mariachi. I'm gonna hire him for
You're
our
gonna
section.
hire 'em.
For our section, yeah, dude.
Okay.
What did it say? No.
What are they gonna say? No. Is anybody gonna say no?
Anyone say no?
The little shelf behind y'all needs a red phone. It goes straight to the mayor's office like Batman. We should get a red phone.
We should.
We should just go to like a Goodwill and get a little red phone. I'm sure they
Yeah.
have one somewhere. Has been doing his Duolingo. Yeah, absolutely.
777 days.
Jordan first ball. Oh, that's the one last prediction for tomorrow. First
homer.
First homer for the Astros.
Does it happen in game 1?
I'm not going to predict that it doesn't happen. I'm going.
I turned so pessimistic. Like as soon as we talked about first home run, I was like, "Is it gonna happen game
Are
1?"
they going to hit one ever?
Probably happens Saturday. Doesn't happen.
I'm going Cam Smith. First home run for the Astros. I think he goes oppo in the bullpen.
Oh, off
Big ol'
Soriano?
Off Soriano. Maybe not. Maybe off a bullpen guy, but I think he hits a tank.
I'm gonna go Carlos Correa. I think Correa's gonna lean on one.
I like that.
I think Correa's gonna lean on one.
Yeah. Need to take the WBC logo off the video graphic. You are absolutely right. That's my bad. I didn't even notice. It's been there for so long. It's
literally been on for weeks.
Yeah. Altuve first bomb of the season. Jeremy home run.
Walker,
Myers was the
Paredes,
first home
Rake
run.
Myers.
Junior would never shut up about it.
It's Altuve. I'm gonna
Hope he's
cry.
listening.
Oh my gosh, if it's Altuve, oh,
Yeah, Pena, Altuve first pitch.
oh.
Well, Pena's playing. He's probably leading off, right? Yeah.
If it's 27. If it's 27.
Excited for the year. We finally made it. We made it through, I think, our longest off season as a show.
Ever.
Just because
And we did more
so
shows.
many shows.
We did more shows.
And I'm thank everybody.
Yeah, chat.
We had people.
Thank you.
We had like 40 plus
Chat,
people in here hanging
thank
out with
you.
us on a random Wednesday in
In
January.
January,
with
nothing was going
nothing
on.
to talk about.
We just free flowed for an hour. Now we can actually talk.
Yeah, now there's stuff to actually. There's gonna be games to actually talk about.
There's gonna be actual baseball from today till November, and this is
Excited.
maybe our last year of it.
Don't. Why'd you have to
I'm
say
throwing
that?
all
Why'd
my
you have to
chips
ruin
on
it?
just enjoying
Why'd
the
you have to
ride.
ruin it? Why'd you have to ruin
I'm just gonna enjoy the ride.
I'm all in on baseball.
There's no value to any of these.
All right.
All right, let's end it.
That's
Let's
a
end it.
little hour and a half show.
Still got it.
Still got your fastball.
Still got it.
Yeah. Check out the Patreon. I'm gonna link it again.
Patronite.
Patreon night. Whoever is a patron night by Friday, you will be in this in credits roll.
In
It's about
credits?
to roll right now. Well, there isn't one yet, but it would happen right now. Thank you for liking and subscribing and following us and being fans and go Astros, all that.
See you tomorrow. See you at the
We'll
ballpark.
see you tomorrow at the ballpark.
Dude, the light,
the
dude,
sun just
what?
came right
Dude,
after he said
no way.
Whoa.
It's been dark the entire time, and then
48 bombs for Jordan? Is that what you're saying, guys?
that was a World Series. I'm going to church. I'm
World
going to church.
Series
I'm going to
indicator.
church. I'm going to church.
We'll see you
I'm
next
going to
time.
church. Peace. Love you guys. Oh, that was crazy.